BTS News Today. London, a city of 1,000 secrets, suddenly became the center of attention in the international entertainment world today. A rumor that began as a quiet whisper among fans at Heathrow Airport has now turned into a tidal wave shaking the internet. A figure everyone knows well, Jungkook, the golden magnate of BTS, was reported to have secretly arrived in the UK without any official announcement from his agency. And as if that weren't shocking enough, Jimin, his bandmate and the person closest to him, has given a cryptic hint that left ARMY even more intrigued. A surprise is being prepared. But what kind of surprise, and why is England the destination? That is the mystery now fueling endless debates that it all began with a vague post on social media. A fan working at a small cafe in Notting Hill claimed to have seen Jungkook accompanied by two men who looked like personal bodyguards. There were no large cameras, no glaring media lights, and none of the usual chaos that follows a superstar of his stature. Jungkook was reportedly dressed in a black hoodie, dark mask, and a cap that covered most of his face. But his unmistakable eyes and confident stride made it impossible for anyone familiar with him to be mistaken. Within minutes, the rumor spread across the globe, sparking one burning question: what exactly is he doing in the UK? Not long after, something even more surprising surfaced. Jimin, during a short live on Weverse, suddenly dropped a sentence that seemed ordinary at first but was instantly decoded as a hidden message by sharp-eyed ARMY. With a mysterious smile, he said, "Sometimes, someone needs to go far away to find something new. But don't worry, you'll find out soon." That line was enough to send fans into a frenzy, believing it had everything to do with Jungkook's presence in London. To make it more suspicious, at the end of the live stream, Jimin raised a teacup printed with the UK flag. A small gesture, but more than enough to shake the world. The hint spread rapidly across social media. The hashtags #Jungkook in London and #Jimin surprise dominated global trends in just 2 hours. Fans began flooding the streets near London's luxury hotels, hoping to catch a glimpse of Jungkook. Yet, what made things even more mysterious was HYB's silence. Normally, any major move by BTS members, especially an overseas trip, would be accompanied by an official statement. This time, there was nothing. No confirmation, no denial. Just silence. Silence that only stoked the fire of speculation even further. That a British music journalist even claimed Jungkook's visit was tied to a secret collaboration project. He mentioned that a famous London-based producer had recently been involved in closed-door meetings with an international Korean team. But was this truly about music? Or could it be something much bigger? Some fans speculated that Jungkook and Jimin were preparing something together, a performance or project that could go down in history. The rumors escalated when, the following night, an amateur video surfaced on TikTok. The blurry clip showed someone resembling Jungkook walking briskly through Soho, flanked by two men with earpieces, typical celebrity bodyguards. Though unclear, the faint laughter in the background was unmistakably Jungkook's. Fans who watched it got goosebumps. Adding to the intrigue, in the video, a brief snippet of Korean words could be heard, something that sounded like tomorrow and him. Short, but enough to deepen the mystery. Meanwhile, Jimin continued to pour fuel on the fire. He uploaded a photo on his Instagram, showing nothing but a half-opened white curtain. Yet outside the window was something fans couldn't miss: Big Ben, the legendary icon of London, clearly visible in the distance. Within minutes, ARMY began connecting the dots. Jungkook in London, Jimin dropping hints, both seemingly in the same city. The big question arose: was this a secret reunion? Or something more, a hidden stage being prepared? Fans in the UK started gathering around Royal Albert Hall, Wembley, and even small theaters in the West End, convinced that if a surprise were to happen, it would come in the form of an unannounced performance. Some speculated this could be part of BTS's rumored global documentary project. But what made ARMY's hearts race the most was the possibility of Jungkook and Jimin preparing something only the two of them knew about. A Jungkook project that could become the greatest gift for fans worldwide. And on the other side, Korean media began chasing the story too. One outlet reported that Jungkook's departure was so sudden that even most HYB staff weren't informed. Only a small, trusted team knew about his schedule, allowing his presence in the UK to remain hidden until spotted. If that's true, then this plan must be extremely significant, perhaps tied to a world-shaking project meant to be revealed with maximum surprise. That night, chaos erupted near Westminster Bridge when some fans claimed they heard faint music from an old, classical-style building. A few even swore they heard Jungkook's high, distinct vocals, though there was no strong visual proof. But for ARMY, belief often comes from the heart, not mere evidence. They knew, if something this big was being kept secret, then the outcome would surely be monumental. In the middle of this frenzy, Jimin once again appeared on Weverse with a short post. "I can't wait to see your faces when everything is revealed." That single sentence was enough to set millions of hearts racing. Because in BTS's history, whenever Jimin spoke like that, something truly shocking was always around the corner. That ARMY worldwide united in this thrilling uncertainty. Online discussion groups overflowed with theories: a Jungkook, Jimin collaboration album, a secret mini-concert in London, or an international music video shoot. Some even believed they were meeting with influential figures in global music or fashion. But whatever the truth may be, one thing was certain: the world was now holding its breath. All eyes were fixed on London. Would the next night bring a grand announcement? Or would the surprise explode suddenly, like fireworks over the historic city skyline? One fact stood clear: Jungkook was already there. Jimin had already given his codes, and this secret was only waiting for the right moment to unfold. And as always, amid the mystery, one certainty bound everyone together. Whatever they were preparing would be unforgettable, a moment etched forever in BTS and ARMY's journey. London had now become a hidden stage, and the world could only wait for the curtain to finally rise. London never truly sleeps. A city steeped in history yet alive with modern brilliance. It always radiates its own magic, whether from the cobbled streets of Covent Garden, the grandeur of Westminster's architecture, or the endless buzz of Piccadilly that pulses deep into the night. But this time, the heartbeat of the city felt different. Something intangible lingered in the air, something that made thousands across the globe turn their eyes toward one direction: the secret arrival of Jungkook. When the news first exploded on social media, Heathrow Airport suddenly became the silent witness of a secret too big to keep. Airport staff, normally unfazed by celebrity travelers, couldn't help but react in shock as a tall young man in a loose black hoodie, mask, and baseball cap rushed through the terminal with 2 foreign bodyguards. To strangers, he may have looked like just another artist protecting his privacy. But to a fan who knew every contour of his face and every movement of his body, there was no mistake. "That's Jungkook," whispered a girl, her voice trembling amidst the noise of passengers. In that very second, the world shifted. Phones were raised, cameras captured the moment, and within minutes, the sighting spread worldwide. Jungkook, the golden magnate, was truly in London. But what made it even more shocking was the complete lack of official announcements. HYBE was silent. BTS was silent. Jungkook himself walked as if trying to disappear into the crowd, as though something much bigger was at stake than just an ordinary trip. London seemed to welcome him in its own unique way. The sky that afternoon was draped in thin clouds. A cold wind blew from the Thames, as if carrying the same secret weight as Jungkook's steps. Meanwhile, across the world, Jimin appeared in a brief live, dropping a cryptic line that made ARMY's hearts race. "Sometimes someone needs to go far away to find something new. But don't worry, you'll know soon."